Hi, I'm Eric Shea, the CEO and founder of Recraft, a water reuse product company. Industry are using natural resources inefficiently right now. This is a both economic as well as a environmental problem. For example, industry like craft breweries, for every bottle of beer that's being consumed, 5 bottles of fresh water is being wasted in this making process. And this is not just regular water we're talking about. These are nutrient-rich, polluted water that's being discharged into a sewage. Companies such as the medium-sized breweries are being charged by the local municipality for these nutrient-polluted water that's being discharged. A medium-sized brewery like Bell's is being charged $600,000 a year to dispose this problem. This is a very big problem when you're talking about 2,000 craft breweries around the nations. So the industry is about losing $100 million a year to this problem. What Recraft trying to do is by being a system integrator that provide a water reuse system that cleans the water and then condense the water, the nutrient water into a leftover nitrogen phosphorus rich solutions. We then turn these solutions into organic fertilizers. So there's two sides to this business. One side is providing and selling these water systems to the craft breweries that cleans their water and lower their bill. And then as a service provided for them, will then take the leftover nutrients and turn them into organic fertilizers that will then be sold to hot farms. So what we wish and what we aim is to create a water system that is a closed loop thing so that water can be used efficiently and the leftovers, the nutrient polluted water, which used to be an externality, can then now being used back to the farms as for growing purposes. So far we have the customer discovered with the brewery, realize that this is a huge problem for them in terms of the money being wasted as well as the environmental factor. Second, we also talked to the fertilizer industry, so these farmers in the hops farms, and they're very excited about potentially using these organic fertilizers that come from brewing itself. It's a very green type of fertilizer that we'll be using. What we will need to move on to this is to do a complete system design. Right now we're looking at reverse osmosis system. We already did a rough engineering calculation. So before the Boston trip, what we're looking at is to actually have an entire engineering design down so we know exactly how much things can be produced. Right now, from a rough calculation, about 100 metric tons of fertilizer can be produced with one medium-sized breweries. And then this summer, after Boston trip, what we're looking at is to do a pilot run with one of the smaller breweries to figure out the exact operation process of producing these fertilizers. And finally, there are 6 people on our team. Myself as the ecologist, and we have 1 general study, 1 mechanical engineering, 1 chemical engineering, 1 PhD student in nuclear physics, as well as 1 business student who's graduating. We feel that this idea is very strong in terms of just being in Michigan. People care about water a lot because we are surrounding ourselves with fresh water, and also Michigan has a really beer culture, a drinking culture that people likes to enjoy a good beer. So combining good beer with good water and good environment incentives, we think this is a great business idea to start at Michigan. And then craft brewery is just our first go-to-market strategy. We're potentially looking at other industries such as farms, dairy, beverages industry, anywhere that we can reuse nutrient-rich water for agricultural purposes. Thank you very much.